Dear all audience around the world, parents, educators, and students, welcome to the Real Talk with Experts, hosted by Coach Syama Maricar and me, Professor Rania Lampu. Happy New Year! May the coming year be full of grand adventures and opportunities. I am Professor Rania Lampu. I'm a STEM instructor researcher, a global educator, ICT teacher trainer, researcher, and author, and also advisor at Elegant Empire Education. Welcome again to our education and lifestyle journey towards 2030. This forum is powered by Elegant Empire Education Malaysia, a prestigious educational-based organization which focuses on quality education for all, regardless race, country, and religion. Our idealistic and visionary founder, Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, focuses on upholding a quality education that develops individuals from all walks of life to their potential, which ignites curiosity, enriches knowledge, and nurtures personal and professional growth. Her vision matches with the mission of Elegant Empire Education as it curates a diverse range of online summits, workshops, webinars, and training sessions led by experts and outstanding leaders from various fields. Elegant Empire Education creates an inclusive and supportive environment, and by harvesting the power of technology and innovation, and through this platform, we aim to collaboratively organize educational events that will enhance knowledge dissemination, skill development, and fostering a lifelong learning global community. Elegant Empire Education strictly follows the slogan, quality education for all. And now I think the floor is given to the coach Syama Maricar. Introduce the prominent panelist for today. The floor is yours, Coach Syama Maricar.
Thank you very much, Dr. Professor Rania Lampu, for that beautiful introduction on our organization and me as well. Hello, everyone. Very nice to meet you all again through this global forum. Very good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all the audience who presents through this channel today, and for all the panelists present here, accepting our invitation. And it's our great and my especially great pleasure and privilege to host today's forum, as this is our first episode of this new year 2024. So saying this, very happy new year to all our panelists and our audience, and to our ma'am, Professor Dr. Isramala, and for organization, education, Elegant Empire Education Malaysia. So this program is powered by this wonderful organization, Elegant Empire Education Malaysia. And I am Shyama Hafiz Marika from Oman. I'm a teacher, trainer, and international speaker, and NLP master practitioner. Without further ado, let's jump into today's talk. As you all know, today is the first session of our this year, New Year session. Everyone takes resolutions, right? As the new year approaches, so as the new year begins, January will be devoted to make new things, new resolutions. So how this resolutions begins? It all begins with habits, healthy habits, right? So even whoever if you ask someone who is success, and if you see them as a successful person, there must be habits, good habits. Because of that, they have come to this far, or they can reach, right? So let's broaden our understanding about healthy mind, right? To speak about it, to talk about it, we have two eminent panelists from different parts of the world joining with us today. First, I have Mr. Ram Dog, all the way from Pune, India. He is an educationist. He has welcome to the forum, Mr. Ram Dog. It's a great pleasure.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. And he's all the way from India, and he has a background of teaching English and English literature for more than 10 years. And he's also a trainer and global influencer. He has done so many conferences and seminars, webinars attended, and also part of many organizations where he can give a hand for the outstanding, extracurricular things. So very warm welcome, sir, to our forum today. So healthy habits are the pillars of, we can say, right, a healthy person or a healthy mind, healthy body. So how we can look at like children or maybe students or anyone, if we say, if you have a good habit, we say something, right, to inculcate good habits so that you can be successful in the future. But unfortunately, knowingly or unknowingly, there are children or there are people, they are still having that habits, they cannot come out of it, right? So according to you, you have vast knowledge and experience in teaching with so many different countries, and you have and also students for teaching, right? Different ages also. Now, I would like to ask you, sir, what are some unhealthy habits of today's young people?
It's a good evening from India to all. First of all, at the outset, I would like to say thank you, the Elegant Empire Education, for organizing such a wonderful real talk with the experts, hosted by Professor Rania and Coach Shyama. And I would say thank you for such a beautiful introduction. And today's topic is healthy habits for healthy mind and body. Before going to talk or answer this question, I would like to say I like your motto, like quality education for all. So I would say it's a quality life or quality health for all. So this can be a very important factor in today's life. And you know, India is very famous since its Sanskrit language, since the ancient time. And I would say a very small shlok in Sanskrit. I would say like Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodh. It means yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. If we talk about the reflection of this shlok, this quote highlights the essence of yoga as a practice that aims to still the restless mind. When the mind is calm and focused, we can experience union with our true selves and the divine. Through yoga and meditation, we learn to quiet the mind's incessant chatter and connect with the state of inner place. So this is very important, and since the ancient time, our ancestors have been focused about how can we control our mind. And I would say the what are some unhealthy habits of today's young people. Since I am in the educational background and I teach or I taught the students from the primary, pre-primary, or like secondary, college, or university level. So it is important to know that the habits are vary from among the individuals, and not all young people engage in unhealthy behaviors, but there are some common unhealthy factors or the habits that some young people may be prone to include. The first one is the poor dietary habits, like I would say, like consuming a diet of high processed foods, sugary snacks, and beverages can contribute to weight gain and negatively impact overall health. Skipping meals on relying on fast food can also be detrimental. If you talk about another habit, that is the sedentary lifestyle, because spending excessive time on screens or watching TV or maybe playing video games or using smartphones, laptops can contribute to a sedentary lifestyle, and lack of physical activity can lead to various health issues. If you talk about the another unhealthy habit of today's young people, like inadequate sleep, so many young people struggle with the insufficient sleep. Since I'm in the medical field, I work in as a registrar admin head in one of the topmost ranked third India ranked third dental college and hospital. So many of young people, I have seen many of the patients they do come, and the major problem is many of young people struggle with insufficient sleep due to factors like late night screen, time academic pressure, or social activities, or lack of sleep can affect mental and physical well-being. Or there are multiple like habits. We can say that excessive social media use also can be an unhealthy habit, like spending excessive time on social media platforms can contribute to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression. It may also lead to decreased face-to-face social interactions. And most very important unhealthy habit is the substance abuse. Like so, some young individuals may engage in risky behaviors such as smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, or illicit drug use. This can be have the serious health consequences. Then another, I would say that like the procrastination, like procrastination is an academic or personal responsibilities. It can lead to increase the stress level and negatively impact overall well-being. And I can say there is also another unhealthy habit that I have seen most of the young people, that is the overcommitment, because juggling too many activities, whether it's academic, extracurricular, or social, it can lead to high level of stress and burnout. Another activity, if you another habit, if you want to talk about, that is lack of time management. Also, the poor time management skills can result is increased stress, missed deadlines, and feeling of being overwhelmed. So these are the some crucial unhealthy habits that we can see in the today's young generation. And it is crucial to recognize that not all young people engage these habits, and many of individuals prioritize their health and well-being. We have to encourage them to positive behaviors, fostering open communication, and providing support can contribute to development of healthier habits in young people.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ram. Those are very powerful points, and you spoke about the reality, what's going on in the young people today. They just sit and they live a sedentary lifestyle, from poor eating habits to sedentary life, and how the communication and they end up in stressful life, right? So very well pointed out points. Yes, thank you very much for that. With this, our next panelist. Dr. Matola is available here. Is the connection got disconnected? What happened? Professor, you're on mute. Professor Isramala, is she there?
Yeah, I'm here. I think she's not around. Her line is disconnected. Okay, we shall just have some discussion with our, Mr. Ram while waiting for her to connect. Okay, Koshiyama?
Yes, definitely.
So,
yes, please. Yeah, podium is yours.
So, thanks. Dr. Rania, you want to chat with, ask question to Mr. Ram?
Yes. First of all, I'd like to congratulate for your wonderful description and all these insights that he gave us about the young people. You know, I'm an educator, I'm a teacher, and here in Greece, we have some programs which are funded by the European Union about healthy meals, so especially addressed to, you know, the privileged children who don't know the necessary, you know, they don't have a necessary educational background, and they're not very well informed. So I would like to ask you, what do you think, what kind of initiatives schools as organizations could take in order to raise awareness? That could be campaign, that could be, as I said, what happens in Greece with our meal programs. What could you suggest, or what happens in India?
If you talk about India or the other countries, we can find the same scenario everywhere, because the students, if you go any country, if the language changes, but the feelings are same, the emotions and the feelings, being as a human being, we have the same feelings and emotions. So I think, as per my knowledge, according to me, we can find the same scenario in everywhere, especially if we talk about the young generations, because this is a very fast generation and we are in the 21st of century. And this kind of the habits leads to, like, most of the students, they don't understand what is right and what is wrong. Even though we are well educated, we have good knowledge, and now we are living in the 21st of era. This is known as the internet, the 5G and 6G. Recently I heard the Japan is going to start the 8G speed. So this is kind of the, like, the past, the world is going very fast. And I remember the Shakespeare said that the entire world is a globe, and it is really true in nowadays. So I can find the situation is same everywhere. And this is about the one thing. And second thing, the question that you asked me, like how to stop it, or how the school and the college can contribute. Especially if you talk about the education, or the education is the platform where actually the students or the candidates do come. So being as a government has been started many activities, initiatives, college at the school level, college level, university level, institute level. But it depends upon their company. I would say that the students' company matters. And the students, actually, they have to learn, say no at the first time. The first, very important, because the bad habits are really a bad habits. And second, they have to control their mind and body. Once you control your mind, definitely you can control your body, because the brain controls our entire body. So for mind control, it's very important we do have the exercise, yoga, meditation, self control. So this kind of the initiatives, the person or the individual has to be start from herself or himself first, because there are many activities. Actually, the school and the university and the institute level is actually going on side by side simultaneously. But it is the person, I can say that no one can harm you unless you can think. So the person has to think about himself, because the life is precious. We get the life at once. Our body, every part is the precious, right? From our, if you talk about our health, and in there is a good thought also, health is wealth. If you lost money, you lost nothing. If you lost time, you lost something. But if you lost health, you lost everything.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, that's a great answer, Mr. Ram. I would like to just have a chat here. You see, a lot of people, they don't know what are they looking at. You see, like, as to keep our body healthy, we consume healthy food at proper time. Okay, means actually it's a proper diet and at proper time. Yeah, don't miss your meal time and all that. We are often, sometimes we are very busy and we tend to miss our lunch, our meal time and all that, right? So just like how we have to pay attention to our body and what are we consuming to keep ourselves healthy, I think, I believe that you should also keep your mind healthy. First action you got to take is by watching at good things, watching movie, or no, even if you watch movies, you should be watching some movie which will edify you, edify your soul, edify your spirit, you see, develop your mind. But a lot of people simply watch anything they want. They don't filter in that sense. Even on the handphone, whatever appears, all the reels, all the social media videos, everything they watch. The more we watch all these, we are indirectly taking in all the trash and polluting, contaminating our mind. So, no amount of exercise, no, this is very dangerous. You see, I believe, and I know that no amount of exercise or any meditation can benefit if this is the lifestyle. So I find that every one of us, especially the young people, have to adapt to a healthy lifestyle where you must screen. Like what we say, we should not mix with the negative people. People always use foul language. It's a disease. Lies, telling too much lies like just like a habit. No, a lot of people, their nature, it's just like a second nature, this their nature. Telling lies is nothing. It's okay to tell lies. They live like that. But all these are affecting our mind. And if we mix with them, we will also be contaminated by this disease. So what is your opinion about this, Mr. Ram?
Yeah, this is a good question, ma'am. Actually, first, how can we make our mind healthy? Like we have to spend quality time with our friends and relatives, because it's very important to have or spend the quality time with your friends. And second thing, like body and mind has a connection. Like the first thing I would like to say that we have to get a plenty of sleep, because getting restful sleep is one of the most important things you can do for your brain health. Second, you have to protect your head. It's very important to protect your head. And third one, you have to take care of your mental health. The fourth one, I would say, like, you build your social networks, and the social networks which is full of positive people, positive thoughts, because positive thinking plays very important role. As we say that optimist people and there are some kind of the pessimist people. So some people actually they can find difficulties in opportunities, and some people they feel that there is a opportunity in difficulty. So it's up to you that you have to spend our more time with the positive people. And last one is very important is get regular exercise and eat a healthy diet. So healthy diet, it means what? So never
Yes.
skip your breakfast. So we have to eat leafy vegetables and fruits. So healthy diet, it should be has a balanced diet. So I would say using of these tips on regular basis will keep our mind and body wealthy.
Yeah,
Thank you
Mr.
very
Ram. You
much,
see,
Mr.
yeah,
Ram.
practically everybody knows about, a lot of people know nowadays, people know that they have to do, but still, yet, they overlook the factor which I mentioned just now, what they are watching. Even for children, if you watch violent movie, your mind, body, everything is tuned to
Always think criminally.
violence.
Yes.
Same like that for
Yeah.
adults. If you watch unhealthy things, if you mix with negative people, it will also affect your mind. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so
Yes.
much for this wonderful
But-
session, Mr. Ram. Now, shall we pass on to Dr. Rania?
Dr. Rania? Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramdok from India, Coach Yama Marika, and participants. It's my honor to give the closing remarks to the forum Real Talk with Experts. What a joy to organize this forum online and to be able to welcome experts and dignitaries in the field of education, which is a good sign to collaborate together to enhance the education system globally. I would strongly emphasize that the slogan called Education for All accomplished the mission and vision of elegant and higher education. Thank you, Mr. Ramdok from India, for describing several unhealthy lifestyles and habits of young people nowadays, like poor diet, lack of sufficient sleep, overuse of social media, substance abuse, procrastination, poor management skills. You have highlighted the consequences of those habits, which usually lead to depression and social isolation. And finally, you stressed the importance of practicing yoga, meditation, self-control, in order to maintain a healthy body-mind connection. Of course, as you said, filtering the social media network, spend more time with positive people, exercising regularly, and adopting a healthy diet, all are crucial in order to cultivate a healthier life. Before putting this forum into a close, let us give a bit of applause to Coach Siama Marikar for hosting and moderating this forum, Real Talk with Experts. Thank you, our dear panelist, Mr. Ramdok from India, for your very informative talk and for the detailed insights you offer to every one of us while discussing issues on healthy lifestyles. Heartfelt gratitude I would address to the brilliant audience, to the teachers, to the parents, and to the students who made it be here with us today out of your busy schedules. I will meet again tomorrow with another session. And before I let you go, let us give a big thank you to Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, the visionary founder, the brain and the heart of elegant and higher education as the project director.
Thank you.
See you soon. See you soon.
Yeah, okay. It is a first forum, so we are a bit like we have to warm up from today. Yeah. So, Mr. Ram, really glad to have you.
Very
with
much, Mr. Ram, for accepting
Yeah.
invitation.
We will have
And
you again in our.
I would say, yeah, I would
We'll
say
have you
thank you
again.
from my bottom of my heart for actually inviting me such a great forum, international forum. I would say by gratitude to the elegant Education Forum for inviting me as an expert today. And I wish you a very healthy and prosperous life and new year to all the members and all these live people, actually, those who have been watching, listening through this forum. Thank you so much.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Best wishes for this new year.